Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your talking say? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked, and thank you for joining me here right on the So What You Think channel for our daily recap of Beyond the Gates. Happy Thursday, gatekeepers. We're almost to Friday, but listen, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Today's episode gave us plenty to hold us over until tomorrow, did they not? Go ahead, hit the like button, hit the like button. I'll keep telling y'all, hit the like button, hit the like button. And if you haven't yet, go on and make sure you subscribe. I need 25 more people to subscribe to this channel so that we're at an even 2,500 people over here. And I know with your help, I can do it from the sounds of your voices. If you're in the replay gang, subscribe to the channel for me. That's free. All you have to do is hit subscribe. And then you won't miss nothing, okay? And if you want to, you can also consider becoming a member, which means that you get to find out what's going on behind the gates on the channel. I got some stuff planned for y'all this week. Hopefully have an announcement for y'all for buy a little something for y'all. But do you know the membership will get it first? I can't tell them the membership get it first, okay? All right, because that's where the real party happens. Now let's talk about it. Bill, Haley, Lynette, when I tell you that they was doing their thing today in the triangulation of it all, these layers between these three are getting thicker by the minute. The tension, the motives, the positioning. Everybody's playing chess, not checkers. Nobody wants to be the pawn. And Bill, we got some things to say about Bill today. We do. We also saw a little movement with Joy and Vanessa and Leslie. It wasn't the main course, but it was enough to let us know that something is brewing right there. You can feel the groundwork being laid for a little situation, you know. And then there's Nicole, still navigating this new chapter of her life, stepping into this dating space and trying to rediscover herself. That storyline is subtle, but it's meaningful. Watching her figure out who she is now, what she wants. That's grown woman storytelling right there. I think it is. So gatekeepers, get comfortable, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think, what you thought, what you already think, you know, your suspicion. You know how we do. Over here, we make it our business to be in the business of everything happening beyond those gates, okay? Before we get into it, though, let me take a moment. Ooh, I'm about to drop my stuff. Hold on, don't be falling on the floor, my Lord. Behave thyself. Okay, before we get into that, let me, you know what, for a second, I thought I wasn't on the stage and y'all couldn't hear me. I was about to just have a fit because I ain't looked at no comment, okay? I'm busy doing what I do. Anyway, before we get started, let's say hello to the Mod Squad and to Tony Lynn and also to our official Office of the Like button, Miss Belinda Hill. Say hello to everybody. They're down there to take care of the chat for you. That ain't my job, it's theirs. Okay, let's see who's in the comments so we can hurry up and get into the what had happened was today.
Who's that typing in the comments?
You know, for those of you who always like, it take too long to get into it. You know why that is? Because you don't be commenting down in the comments. Because when you comment down in the comments, people like to be acknowledged. And I acknowledge my people here. We are a community. We are family. We are family. Even you in the replay game. In the replay game as well. Miss Lil says, good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers, and the mods. Uh, wait, I want to pause and say something because it's not an easy task to get people to want to come and tune into the same thing every day. This is not the news or nothing like that. So I am appreciative of the people who take time out of their day to want to come over here and hang out and hear what I got to say and all that. So I acknowledge you. All of you, I love you. Belinda Hill says, good evening, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad, Happy Fish Fry Friday Eve. And of course, I hit the like button on my way in because she's the officer of the doggone like button. Linda says, greetings, gatekeepers, creepers, peepers, and the hedge hoppers. She said hello to those tuning in from the weeds and grazing in the grass too. We know you there, hanging in the trees. We don't care where you at. Just say hey. Oh, Leslie almost got slapped today by Vanessa. Child, Vanessa wasn't about to hit nobody. She gonna try it out though, since she's Joey's woman now. Well, wait, I forgot to put my papers over here. Hold on, y'all. I got to do that. Well, that's for tomorrow. This is for today. Make sure they're in order. Oops, y'all almost had me reading the wrong thing at the wrong time. Okay, they put my stuff where it's supposed to be. Okay, now. Raven Maniac says hello to his fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jen, Mod Squad. He's over here patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the day. As I take my seat, I will try to be discreet as I sip on some sweet BTGT. And hello to you. Scarlet Beast is in the house. I know you'll be running out to work soon, but that's okay, or going to sleep or something. But we're glad that you're here. Myrtle Tens is in the house and says hello. Miss Jen, Gatekeepers and the Mods. Hey, girl. And let's see who else is in here. Daddy's in the house. He said, I love this episode today. Okay, you're going to remember to tell us why tomorrow. Have it together, okay? Hey, gatekeepers, Miss Jen, and wait. Hey, gatekeepers and Miss Jen and the Mods. Below Didi says. Peggy's in the house and says, hey, Jen, Mods, Miss Linda Barnett. And Belinda Hill, KB Mommy, Raven Maniac, everybody. Miss Bella IW5TL says, hey, everybody. Hey to you too. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine Williams says hello as well. All right. Jason Williams. Who is Jason Williams? What did I miss? Who is Jason Williams? Did I miss somebody? Let me see. Jason Williams. Linda, I don't see a Jason Williams. Who are you speaking to? Greetings, Jason Williams. You must mean Jasmine. Girl, don't be over here playing. You got me searching for the wrong person. I realize who it is now. All right, you guys, with that, we're going to unlock the gates and see what had happened was today. Let's go. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All right. Give me 1 second here. We're going to see what happened. Give me a second. Jasmine, I see you down there trying to get started. Oh, she said Bill stuck. Don't think that I don't know you trying it in reverse, sis. Girl, I know you trying it. I told you I don't do too much on my boy. Okay, let's get to it. Things kicked off with Leslie making a visit over to Joey's. And Joey was in there having his morning coffee, chilling, doing his thing, not bothering nobody at this time. He ain't asking for nobody's fingers to get chopped off or nothing. Joey in there minding the business that minds him. And then here come Leslie. Hold on, I can't see my. Hold on, y'all. Trying to put where I can see if I can see these comments while I'm doing this at the same time. Let me see if I turn it in. Let me just move my mic. There you go. How about that was the answer? Okay, anyway. Leslie done dropped by bothering Joey. It's early in the day. He having his coffee. He ain't even putting no Kahlua or nothing in. He just in there chilling. So then here comes Leslie talking about, oh my God, I'm just so glad that you're there having coffee. Pour me a steaming hot cup of Joey also. Girl, Joey is not checking for you. Not yet. I don't know why I have a feeling that one day these two are going to connect or something. I don't know. He going to get tired of hating her because they just alike. She said that today is not no lie. And he said, I don't remember you being on my schedule today. And she says, no, I wasn't on the schedule, but what I need to say need to be off the books anyway. I was like, okay then, Leslie. Nicole and Vanessa meet up to catch up. And they're talking about their businesses and blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, you know what, girl, I know this must be a busy week for you because I know for the Valentine's week, the dating scene is a little, is going to be really needing you and the services that you enjoy provide. We know you don't need the services, Nicole, because girl, you is booked and busy. You, your dance card is full, girl. At least we think it is. It should be. But she says, well, yeah, things are going to be busy. Married people, they get together and they do their chocolates and dinner and all of that. But as for the rest, they can use our services, yes. So then she couldn't wait to be like, girl, let me tell you what happened about Carlton and Kyle, girl. She's like, what happened, girl? They bumped into each other while we was on the dance floor doing a little 1-2. She was like, oh my God, poor Carlton, poor Carlton. I felt bad for him too, girl. Because Carlton was down to the hospital, snippety snapping at everybody, including Shanice, which I just couldn't believe you actually tried that. But he was snapping at her. Did you do this? Did you do that? I need this. I need that. Because when he first stepped in scene, he had a flashback to Nicole over there with her lips over there on Dr. Kyle. I'm sorry, Dr. Rollins. Because that man trying to steal his name too. He Carlton. And now all of a sudden, y'all done start calling the man Rollins. So he's stealing your name. Just like the man in the Five Heartbeats was trying to steal what's his name place in the band in the Five Heartbeats. He trying to get your spot, Carlton. He is. You need to run up to him and you need to say to him, how does it feel to be me? Because he got your spot, Carlton. Right now he does. And he wearing your shoes well. I ain't gonna lie about it. Ain't nobody mad about it, Carlton. But I haven't forgotten you. They may have, but I have not. Anyway, Carlton was down to the hospital snapping on Shanice about her not doing this and that. And then Ted had messed around and turned that corner and heard some of that. And Ted got his whole neck out today with the chain glistening. Ted looked like he smelled real good today. I ain't gonna tell y'all no tale. Ted was wearing this suit today. Okay. I'm here for everything he did with it. Okay. The suit, the thing in the pocket, the dicky in the pocket, all of that. Ted did this today. He did. But anyway, I keep getting off. Y'all always throwing me off talking about these men's on this show, but let me move on. Anyway, what had happened was he heard him over there snapping at Shanice, and he was like, "Oh, what's going on with you? I mean, no, and you're not." He's like, "So I'm gonna tell you what. Let me talk to you over there right now." And I was like, "Okay." Shanice was grinning like. She was looking at Ted like, oh, look at Ted looking all good today. Ted stood up for me. Ooh. She done forgot all about what they fighting about. I bet you. She done forgot. Now, Bill, this picture's out of order. Hold on. Bill, let me make sure it's right. No, Caroline, I'm sorry. That's why I threw me. Caroline and Tomas at the office talking cases and Haley's mugging. See, Bill is upset about what happened to her. And lately he's been fawning all over Haley. And he's upset. Tomas said he's upset. So Tomas said, well, we better brace for impact when he get here because he done sent them all a message and told everybody, all hands on deck when I get to the office. Like it's their fault this girl done got jumped because ain't nobody jumped her. Ain't nobody did nothing to her. She did it to herself. But we know your old silly self ain't gonna figure it out, Bill, because you simple. I love you, Bill, but you're simple. So they in there doing they pre-gossip. What you think this about? I don't really know. Well, I know he gonna be acting a fool when he get up in here. So before he got up in there, he over there making sure that Haley had her breakfast and everything. And he said that he wasn't gonna eat none because he's watching his diet. Don't get started down in them comments. Bill said he on a diet. He's on the slim down. But anyway, he said that he wasn't going to eat none of that stuff that he had gave her because he's on his diet and he watching himself. Okay, so and he is. Bill, you look nice. Don't let these gatekeepers get in your head, Bill. You look good. But anyway, he was like, I just want to make sure you got everything you need because I'm getting ready to go to work. And Haley all lovey dovey. She just loving on the lovey dovey and all that. And so he makes no, she's still milking things. Haley's still milking things. Bill, I was just so scared. Girl, we heard that 12 times yesterday. We know you were scared. You were scared of your friend punching you in the jaw because the jaw done sat up here and playing all this stuff. Girl, be quiet. We do not care. We do not care. So she said she was just glad she had her big old Bill to protect her with his big old strong self. Girl, I know what you're saying. I'd be glad to have him protect me too. I would. Now Joey don't know if he's the one to help Leslie, but she needs help with a Marcel Malone situation. She needs insight. But Joey says, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies when it come down to my I don't know him either. So what did you asking me for? She was like, oh no, I know that you know. Detective Malone, do you know? Leslie is bold. We have to give it to Leslie that Leslie is bold and unafraid to ask for whatever she wants, no matter how crazy it is. She is. She is. But at either rate, she just wants some information about him, a little insight. And Joey says, I ain't got nothing to tell you. You need to figure that out for yourself. But Leslie sits on down because he was like, see you later. She came and sat down at the table with him. And Joy was looking like, I cannot believe this fool is still here. Are you playing with me right now? Did he not just tell her to leave? She was like, and I'm not. I said I got questions, Joey, and I'm going to need you to answer them. I was like, this girl here. Back at the hospital, Ted taps in with Carlton and but he tries to tap in with Carlton, but Carlton don't want to talk about it. Carlton's like, I don't want to talk about it. And he was like, so, because I believe this is what I believe. I believe Ted already know there was a problem with Nicole. And I think he did say it had something to do with it, but he didn't want to talk about it. So Ted offers to scrub in for him today. He's like, why don't you let me scrub in for you? Because you're a bit distracted. And distraction has nowhere in a surgical center. So do you want me to scrub in for you? And Carlton was like, no. He declined the conversation and the offer to scrub in because he got it. Yeah, okay, you got it all right. You upset, sir. You need to go somewhere and deal with that. But anyway, hold on, give me 1 second. I know this sounds loud. I ain't doing nothing but getting a Kleenex out of a box. And it's going to sound like I'm over here building a house or something because my mic is sensitive. But anyway, he said, no, thank you on the help. I got it. He's like, okay, do you think? Now, Nicole does feel bad for hurting Carlton. But he just going to have to deal with it because she had told him what the deal was. Nicole is done turned into a cold piece of work overnight. Just a cold piece of work. Because she happy. She said, Carlton, you mad. You want to argue. I don't want to argue. I'm happy. I ain't going to argue with you. Nicole said, listen, it's working out for me. I'm not really worried about you. Okay? Because I'm trying to explore things over here with Dr. Rollins. Okay? Poor Carlton. Because see, Carlton really did want something real. And it's funny that that's going to be the problem. If you had wanted something unreal, things that might be smooth going ahead, but you really thought that Ted had put this down and you was picking it up and taking it straight to the altar. That's not no good idea. Leave people alone with people healing. You about to learn today, Mr. Surgeon. Shanice tells Ted that Carlton walked up on Nicole, lip locked with Dr. Rollins, right? So Ted now understands why he mad. So Then she said, I guess you understand that too, right? Because Nicole seems to have this effect on men. Don't you agree? I was like, ooh, Shanice is handling it. And again, I'm just going to keep pointing out Ted is wearing this suit. They done tailored everything for him. He looking good. What kind of cologne y'all think he wearing today? Ladies, what kind of cologne y'all think Ted wearing today? Because Ted look like he's smelling good right around the neck meat over there. I can tell. I can tell. Haley is seeing Bill off to work, and she is just going to chill out there. But as soon as he was out the door, she was on the phone making a phone call talking about, get on back here. I need to talk about something. I was like, girl, I thought just a minute ago you was breaking down and couldn't hardly make it. Just thinking so much big. She want to plot and scheme. And she can't plot and scheme on the phone. So whoever this is, she was calling who I thought it was Lynette. She was like, get on over here. You know, I hope Bill ain't left nothing in that room for surveillance because he thought that he was worried about you, girl. You better hope not. You better hope not. So she had called Randy to come over there. So he comes and he wants to know what happened to her face. He was like, what is this now? And she was like, well, I had to do it. And he was like, oh my God. You done got what's her name involved with all of this? Because he kind of picked up on it right away. She said she was messed up, but Randy don't believe it. Because she first tried to lie and say somebody did this to her. Randy was like, girl, who you think you talking to? We've been doing and running these schemes forever. Don't try that. So she admits that she's been acting her butt off and that she deserves an Academy Award for all that she has done. Pause, girl. Were you talking about the show? You want an Academy Award for it, girl? Because you know, we all y'all doing good acting. We think you are. So at work, Bill is with his team and tells them that, yeah, okay, that was the right part. Okay, so at work, Bill had made it in. He and that reading. Bill just came in hot today. Bill got this little blue suit on. What is this blue suit day for the men? Check this out. Tomas wearing this color. Ted wearing this color. Bill's wearing this color. Even Randy's wearing this color. It's the color of the day. But anyway, Bill comes into the office and he hold on, I gotta find where I'm at on this paper. Hold on. Okay, he's with his team and tells them that he wants this person to be caught. And they will give, and they said that we're gonna support you through everything, because you know that's what you're gonna tell your boss. Whatever you want, boss, whatever you need, boss, whatever you say, boss. Nicole is self-diagnosing her actions, and ain't nothing wrong with what she did. She just done told herself. She said, I said to myself, and myself said, huh? And I said, self, we ain't doing nothing wrong. And myself said, you sure not, girl. And I said to myself, that's why I am the doctor. you done diagnosed it all. She said, ain't nothing wrong with what I'm doing. And of course, Benasty is agreeing with her. Okay. See this part, I'm sorry, sidebar. This is why friendships matter. Because I don't know, I feel like Vanessa just wants somebody to be doing as much foolishness as she is. And if you can pull the doctor down off that high and mighty perch she was on so she can't stand up over you, judging you no more, I can see why you like, girl, yeah, go on, do it, girl. I mean, the serpent was Eve's friend in the garden, wasn't he? He was looking out for her. Is it really so that the Lord told you that if you ate off that tree, that you would listen? Let me tell you something. He just telling you that because if you do it, you're gonna be just like him and don't want nobody to have that. But that's right now, that's what you're giving for me. Girl, yeah, go on, girl, do everything. Because you want her to be just like you. Ted wants to make space to talk to Shanice about what happened the other night. And it looks like Shanice wants to talk about it too, because let's face it, Ted got this suit on, and his shirt collarbone is open, and that neck meat is pressed all up in that chain, glistening. And I know he's smelling good. Did y'all say what kind of cologne y'all think he got on today? Because I'm telling you, Ted look like he smelled good today. She ain't about to be able to resist all this. Okay. Mm-hmm. So anyway, they make a moment to talk because they end up in his office to talk, because they was out there at the desk talking at first. But he was like, I really want to talk about it. So now that he done got her back there behind the closed door with this suit, that cologne, this neck meat, and this jewelry on, his gold chain on, looking all good, hair glistening, freshly lined up. Now he wants to talk about it. So she was like, "What you gonna talk about?" So he tells Shanice, he said, "I want you to know that I talked to Leslie and confronted her about that plot that she pulled." And Shanice said, "Well, I thank you for that. That's nice and everything. But that really wasn't what the problem was. The problem was the fact that you was over there looking at your ex-wife like she was the last pork chop on the plate and you hadn't ate in 17 days and 16 months. Okay?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, well, okay, true that. I'm gonna give you that. But listen, I ain't worried about no Nicole. I ain't really thinking about no Nicole like that. Shanice said, "Listen, I done dated somebody before that I, in the end, wasn't ready to date. And if that's who you are, I want you to know I'm not getting in line for that because I did that one time. She ain't doing it no more." I was like, "Okay, then, girl, but listen, Shanice, sidebar girl, listen, you know that Ted was fresh off a divorce. So if you've been through this before, girl, what is you doing? Why couldn't you just continue to be friends? Because you were scared somebody else was going to snatch him up off the market. So look, girl, don't come in here blaming Ted for what you've been through in the past. You're the one that been through it and you still chose to sign up for this assignment. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But Ted promises her, he says, "I don't see anybody as special as you. I like what we got going. I want us to keep going. We're moving in the right direction, girl. Don't give up on what we got. Can we keep moving forward?" And long as he's standing in there with that good cologne on, she gonna move forward. She is. Now Leslie wants to know why. Hold on. Vanessa admits that she and Doug have an arrangement. That they had one when he was, amongst the living. And I was using the service and everything, but we had an arrangement, so it was okay and everything for us to do, for me to do what I was doing. And so she says, so for that reason, I was able to move freely about the cabin, and while we were still in flight, you know what I'm saying? And Nicole was like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, she was like, well, I want to do the same thing. That's what I'm trying to do. And Nicole was like, girl, try it until you had enough. Is that, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't this the kind of advice our mama told us not to be listening to if our friends came to us with this foolishness? She was like, girl, look, try it all out. We already know we're trying out everything on the buffet. Get you either fat or fat. It get you fat literally or make you fat with a baby. Or fat with something else you don't want. Ain't nothing coming but fat from that child. My mama told me, didn't y'all mama tell y'all? Because what are you talking about? Try everything on the buffet. You ain't supposed to try everything on the buffet. Can't you look and see how other people enjoying what's on the buffet first? And if that don't look good, don't put it on your plate. I'm just saying that's how I like to operate. But maybe that's just me. Now, Leslie's still over there bugging Joey and wants to know what Joey knows about Marcel Malone. What's he really like? And what's his soon-to-be ex-wife really like? Why you want to know? Because I don't even think you really like Marcel like that. Even though, I like Marcel. I do. I don't know why I like Marcel. I know he's supposed to be a dirty cop, but I don't believe Marcel is really dirty. I mean, I just can't believe that Jacob daddy really dirty. And if he dirty than Marcel, I think they undercover just like Jacob. So why you want to get over here and nobody's wife for? Huh? And he was like, ain't nothing I could tell you about that. And he says, but more importantly, why are you asking me? And your answer better be the truth. Joy was, girl, I don't know if you know, girl, Joy was threatening you. Joy was threatening you. Pay attention. Now, Caroline was in there talking with Bill and with Tomas about what happened to little Haley. And they said, what was she was with Lynette. And both Tomas and Caroline was like, what was she doing with Lynette? Because they got to ask the questions gently because Bill in his feelings right now. So Bill was like, well, she had gone to take her those papers, and then that's what happened. So now I think that's when he might have told him later, but let's see, he might have told him when we came back from commercial, but let's see. Okay, so now back at the hotel, Randy can't believe that Haley done pulled Lynette into the scheme of things and wonders when she hit her if she knocked all the sense out of her brain too. Great just called y'all Lucy and Ethel with a no brain, hairbrain scheme. Randy said, where y'all get this hairbrain scheme from? Did she knock all your brains out? I was like, child, you now, Randy, you ain't got to be name calling. So Leslie tells Joey to calm down. She just wants info on the soon to be ex Mrs. Malone and what his past is like. I really think Leslie may be looking for something to hold over Malone's head while she gets him to do what she wants him to do, which is get that evidence they got and hide it or destroy it. I think that's what you up to, Leslie. Joey believes her when she tells her what it is that she really wanted. And he says, you need to talk to someone. That's why you need you some friends. Maybe you need a therapist. Oh, wait, you can't talk to the therapist because that's right. You done messed that up on the therapist side, right? Because you blew all that up with Nicole when you knew the best therapist, but now you can't go over that now, can you? Well, Nicole's not the only therapist and she does need therapy. So she was like, that's why I like you, Joey, right? You have bite just like me. So I'm telling you, we are kindred spirits. And when she said that, she was walking up on Joey. Girl, was you trying to give Joey the hint, girl? Cause now Nessa done walked in on you, standing up on her man. And let me tell you something. Something tells me that Nessa don't play by this man right here.
Next time you stop.
She gonna get you. You keep on playing, you gonna find out about Nessa. If Nessa don't do it, she gonna get Joy to get somebody to do it. Nessa don't play about this man. But she walked in and she's like, what is this I've walked up on? What's going on here? I was like, girl, good question. We leaned in, we waiting to hear the answer. Now, hold on, let me turn this page. Now, Bill said that Haley was meeting with Lynette to deliver papers and that because they were taking the case pro bono, she was going to take the paperwork by there. And then he was like, but what I want to know is why was my wife around here delivering papers like she the paper boy or something? Just going off on them. My wife is not the errand girl around here. And no matter how much she wants to help out, y'all don't be giving her no nothing to do. Okay, so it's their fault that your wife won't sit down, that you can't get your wife to sit down. How is this their fault? Why are you fussing at them for? You need to be talking to your woman. So he was like, well, that's just that. And I'm not going to have that. I don't want that happening no more. So Bill leaves out. And then Tomas and Caroline are left to talk. And so they was like, so she was like, why would you give her papers to deliver? And she said, because listen, you know the way we do things around here, we use a service so that we have the correct documentation about when we're sending papers back and forth. You shouldn't have gave that to her. And he says, I don't know nothing about that. I ain't gave Haley nothing. Them papers was on my desk to be for the courier to pick up. And I assumed that you had come and got them. And she's like, oh, well, okay. Tomas was like, you don't think that's strange? And I'm like, yes, it is. Can somebody start putting two and two together? Well, hey, I just need somebody to be on to Haley about something. It's too much. She getting away with too much. Y'all ain't been on her about the baby. Y'all ain't been on her about the drops. Y'all ain't been on what she trying to do to Bill. Y'all ain't on to her about she done popped herself in the face. Y'all ain't been on to Haley about nothing. Can somebody you heard her on the phone and then you get when somebody gonna put two and the two together and get bold? Back at the hotel, Randy Smaddy said that Haley's making a mistake and that you done got the big house, you behind the gates, you got everything, and now you messing it up trusting old Lynette. We was trying to get away from her, now you done pulled her in on the thing. She was like, well, she had a better plan, and I decided to go with that. Bill was focusing on Danny, and I needed her focus back on me. That's just it, that's all. So Randy says, Lynette is only about Lynette. Just like Haley's only about Haley, but whatever, let's move on. He said, Lynette is only about Lynette. And he says, why can't she ever be Patient, he asked Haley, why can't you ever just sit down somewhere and be patient? And she's like, you ain't never helped me with nothing recently. That's the reason why I had to turn to her. He said, Bill's, wait a minute. Oh, he said, wait a minute, hold on. Use Bill something without telling me, and she's cut him off. I can't even see what this is. But she cut him off and says, uh, she laughs and says, they think it's an allergic reaction. Because he was saying, why can't you be patient? And she says, the hospital thinks it's an allergic reaction anyway. And some abnormalities on his tests. They are not even detecting the toxins. So, calm down. And she was laughing about that. She's like, they don't even know. They think he's got an allergic reaction. Girl, you better stop that grinning. Because I got a feeling you ain't about to be laughing too long. You and the girl who napped Chelsea about to be sitting in the same cell wearing the same color. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, she said, I'm not stupid. I ain't told Lynette nothing about what we're doing. She just helped me out with this part. Plus, I'm not spiking Bill's tea no more. So his levels are going to go down. You don't have to worry about the labs. And he was like, yeah, but the chief of police is now tracking down your mother. And Bill ain't about to let this go. And then you gonna let the biggest grifter of all in on this? I want to know what the full definition of grifter is. Can somebody get it and put it in the chat for me, please? The full definition of a grifter, because I want to know as they used it here, what were they talking about? So the full definition of a grifter, because he said Lynette is the best grifter out of all of us. He said Lynette would sell her own mother down the river. Then Haley said her mama is a piece of trash anyway, so I don't blame her. Girl, but listen, anybody that would sell their mama down the river, I ain't trusting them. Not your mama. Now, if they pull you into the court and you got to tell the truth or nothing but the truth, so help you Lord, then then I'm gonna have to tell on your mama. But just going over there doing that, But the girl said her mama was a piece of crap anyway, so it don't really matter. So I can't blame her. And then he said, but she had to grow up fast. And how you think you can trust somebody that had to grow up fast, always making moves and doing what they got? I know somebody just like this, child. When them people be growing up fast you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Don't do it. Some people get to turn out all right, but I'm telling you, don't do it. Them people that's been baking and shaking all it, don't do it. Because I don't really think that the finesse-nation of it all, the finesse-alizing, I don't believe that the griff ever leaves them. I do not. I think if you're used to using people, you're going to keep on using people. That's just the way it is. So no, I don't think Lynette is to be trusted. I think that Randy may be right on this time. Okay? He said, okay, but you keep on listening to her. Because I don't know how you're going to trust her like that. And you're going to mess around and you're going to fumble this whole $10 million. And maybe that's what's about to happen. And then she's going to have to stay with Bill. We'll see. Now, Ted asks Shanice, hold on. Oh, then Randy got mad. He left. He was like, and I'm out of here. He's like, that's right. Leave us standing there. Once Vanessa had come into the room, she told Joey, let me handle this. Girl, you better go and act like a MOB boss. An MOBB boss. An MOBBBB boss. You better go and act like one of them MOBBB bosses. Leave her. I'll talk to her. I'll handle this. Then she was like, what you all up in Joey's face for? Exactly what is it that you need? But Leslie wasn't about to be scared off. She was like, that's just something I needed to know. What you worried about? Okay. She was like, don't be coming over here trying to talk to Joey privately, girl. I don't get down like that. And Leslie was like, girl, I don't want him. I got my eye on another powerful player. And then she left. But please understand, Vanessa, I believe if Leslie wanted your man, she could get it. So you best be careful. You better be very careful. Ted asked Shanice for one more chance. Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance. He was like, just give me one more chance. I like what we got together. I like how you make me feel. Do you smell my cologne? You smell that, girl. I smell good, don't I? He was like, so give me one more chance. And she was like, I like it too. Then as she was headed out, here come Dr. Nick O. I need to talk to you for me. But she was, she was cool. Oh, hey, how you doing? I didn't mean to interrupt. I didn't mean to interrupt. How are you? Do you think she was bothered by seeing them? Because I'm telling you now, I don't know. No, you don't try to act like it ain't bothering you at all, girl. You know you're thinking about it a little bit. But anyway, she said she needed to talk to Ted uh, about a little something because she needed to get something straight. And Shanice was like, I'll leave you to it then. I like Shanice's confidence too. And then she like, girl, I ain't about to be worried about it, honey. You could talk to him. He was just here telling me how he wanted to have some with me. I ain't worried about it, girl. I was like, that's how you do it, girl. Now, Tomas and Caroline are talking about Haley and Lynette, but mostly Haley and how she got up in the door over here at the job. They was like, remember how she got in here? She came in here, she was moving and shaking a certain way, and the next thing we knew, she was up in here marrying the boss. Remember? And she was like, yeah, that's true. But when Haley started, she was all protocol and she didn't want to do this and that and that and this. Tomas said, yeah, but now she in here doing stuff. Where all that integrity she had went to? These two with their heads together, y'all could figure out something, Deputy Dog and Deputy Dog Jr. But I'm gonna need y'all to not lose your pace. And you gotta watch Caroline, because I don't really know who Caroline for. I don't know about you, Caroline. I just don't know about you. All right. Anyway, let's see what happened after that. Now, Tomas is making. What is this picture? Okay. Tomas is making a good point. He's making good points. And they get off course and they start fighting with each other. Okay. You the one got a new car around here. Yeah, but you the one got a partnership. And I guess if Kat had been in the girls, maybe then somebody else could have made it. Because she was like, somebody else could have got that partnership, but you ain't get it. The only reason why you got it is because you're dating Kat. He was like, yeah, but you the one out there with a brand new Mercedes 55 SS55 class series, so don't play. He was like, but we both good at our jobs. He's like, let's bring this down. We both deserve what we have gotten within this company, so let's not do that. What I'm saying, though, is Haley is very vested with this Lynette, and I'm just trying to see why. Now, meanwhile, Lynette done come over to check on Haley, wink, wink, like she really care. May I just say this sidebar? Lynette's wardrobe has seemed to have stepped up on today. Lynette is looking more like Danny. Lynette is looking more like this is the kind of woman that should be by Bill's side. I'm trying to tell you. I think she's about to try to snatch your man, girl. Because we all know Bill is gettable, girl. We all know. But anyway, you better watch your girl. Because she around there looking like $1,000, okay? Anyway, I just came to check on you and see how you were. Lynette had an attitude, though. Lynette had an attitude. And then Haley asked her, oh, did you come to bring me my ring? She was like, girl, no. That ring is safe and sound. Besides, you can't pop up with that. You done said that that's been stolen. How you think that's supposed to happen, okay? That's not about to happen. Besides, I'll just consider it my commission for helping you with this little plan. Because let's not forget, it is working. So Haley mentions that this makes them even from when they was kids. Lynette said, and no, it don't. Not even close. Ooh, Haley. She gonna out Haley you. Lynette is gonna out Haley you. I mean, it's a fake character anyway. Why she can't play the role? Now, Joey asked what happened with Leslie. I'm sorry. Yeah, Joey asked her what happened with Leslie. And so he said, I love seeing you be territorial. Every night want to fight just for me. And she says, don't worry, I can handle Leslie. I know what to do. And then he asked her, well, what's your plans for Valentine's Day? What you want to do? What you want? Where you want to go? She says, no, don't you worry about it. I'm going to handle it. I have a surprise for you instead. Now, Nicole talks about Ted's reactions to seeing her with Kyle and how he acted was unacceptable. So don't be judging me. He says, no, I'm not judging you. I was just shocked by what you had on, or should I say what you almost had on in that hoochie coochie dress, girl. In that charo hoochie coochie coo dress. You ain't never want no hoochie coochie dresses for me. He didn't say it, but I know what he was saying. She was like, don't be in here judging me when you see me with nobody, and especially by now when I'm wearing my choice in clothing either. I don't want to be transparent. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. I don't know who I'm going to be out with. I don't know. I'm in the midst of finding myself. But whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing it and doing it and doing it. Wait. So I'm just letting you know. Why you need to let Ted know this? Why does she need to let Ted know this? I can see the part about, hey, when you see me out there, don't be saying nothing to me about what I got on. But I'm going to tell you something. This sounded like one of them conversations between married people, that ain't quite done. I don't know. Don't be bothering me about what I'm wearing and what I'm wearing. You know what? Okay, we're gonna wait and see though, because Dr. Nicole, I don't know, girl. I think you playing therapist on yourself, girl. I think you trying to pretend like you don't care, but let me tell you something. Let me back up and tell you something, Nicole. Let me tell you something, Nicole. Do you see Ted over here with all this chocolatey deliciousness? Now I know Carlton fine. I know Dr. Rollins is fine. But Ted ain't nothing to sneeze at neither. Okay? Ted over here with the neck chain over here popping on the neck meat with the chocolate in it. Girl, don't act like you don't care. Cause I'm not buying it. That's why you out here showing out, trying to forget. I keep forgetting. Girl, you now out at that desk, Shanice decided that she better go and get him together because he came back out there. Carlton came back out there still trying to be flippant. And she was like, you know what? And not. Don't come up in this job mixing personal with professional, because unlike you, I know how to sort out what's going on over there and not bring it up in here. This is not the time or the place for that. And I know that I'm not your issue, so you're not going to be treating me like I'm the issue up in here. And all Carlton could do was stand there and look and go like, because Carlton was wrong. Poor Carlton, rah. Carlton, we hope you get your rah back. Because Dr. Rollins done stole your rah. He done stole your rah. Poor thing. Now, Caroline is trying to ride for Haley. She was trying her best to ride for Haley. She was making up all the excuses. Listen, Bill and Danny are still out there flirting with each other, and I know that you've seen that, Tomas. Girl, what you don't know is that Carlton has actually seen them kissing right where y'all standing right now. Girl, you don't even know all that Carlton know. Carlton know it all. Not Carlton, Tomas. Tomas know it all. Tomas know more than you, girl. You just suspicious. Tomas done actually seen lips on lips. He done seen it. Just a couple days ago. He said, yeah, I seen it too. And Caroline said, plus Haley lonely. She need friends. She said that she related to Lynette, and that's probably the reason why she's drawn to her, because she ain't got no friends. You know they slapped her that time down to the country club. You know they pop out up a wedding poor thing. She ain't got no friends around here. She ain't accepted with the in society behind these gates. They don't mess with her like that. And that's probably why she drawn to her, for that reason. So in her mind, she may be trying to do a good deed by, getting the money, getting the case pro bono over her. But at the same time, she gonna get her a friend. See what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Haley is reminding Lynette that she has already got this case pro bono for her. But Lynette wants more. I need these charges dropped. And I need you to see to it that your husband see to it that they drop. And then Haley was like, girl, I ain't none of Houdini. What you want me to do? Wave a wand and it's just gone. It don't work like that. And she was like, yeah, but your husband is the best out here doing it. So you need to make sure that he doing it. And you need to do what you need to do to see to it that he wants to do just that for me. And she was like, girl, you tripping. She says, but I tell you what I can do for you. I can get you a room. I can get you a better hotel room. And she was like, what? You gonna do that for me? Oh my God. And she was hugging her. And then she was like, thank you, girl, so much. So while they in there, it's just a good thing, Bill. Oh, didn't nobody overhear nothing. Because while they in there celebrating and whatnot about she about to get a new room, you know what I'm trying to tell you, Haley, is that this girl wants everything that you got. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything I can do better than you. This girl wants everything you got. She already wearing your clothes and stuff, girl. These outfits and doing it better than you. Because she looking like Danny, you not, girl. But anyway, while they was in there, Bill walked up in there and he was like, Lynette, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Girl, don't you hear Bill talking to you? What is you doing? I was waiting on the answer, child, but they said we gotta wait till tomorrow. I was like, okay, if that's what we doing, that's what we doing. Let me catch a couple of y'all comments. Excuse me. Let me mute for a second. I've taken a small bite off a banana, so I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so let me scroll up and see where it's stopping. That's where I'm gonna go. Shanice forgot about being mad at Ted since Leslie came and ran her mouth. I'm just glad the scheme that Haley and Lynette set up is keeping them away from Danny. For now. Side note, Bill looks mighty spiffy today. Thank you, Linda, for behaving yourself today. Haley is no match for Lynette. She has her exactly where she wants her. No, I think Lynette got Haley where she wants her. I really do. That infant whined all the while. Beanstalk carried her around like a creepy toy. Come on, Beanstalk, buy a clue, will you? Narcissists have no boundaries. They don't. That's why Leslie won't sit down away. Lynette is already low-key letting Haley know she better do what she wants, or she'll expose her con against Big Belly Bill. I think you're right about that. I do think that she is trying to let her know that she is going to expose her. And Belinda.
Say something else about Bill. Say something else. Did I tell you not to say nothing else about Bill? I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of you. Knock the stuffing out. I done told you don't say nothing about Bill over here. Don't say nothing to me about Bill. Say something else. Say something else.
You ain't slick, Belinda. I like the way Shanice put Dr. Carlton in his place. I did too. Ted is looking spiffy today too, wasn't he though? Ted had the neck meat out. Let me go and put Ted picture up here while we talking. I'm gonna let Ted picture be up here instead of Bill's right now, because Ted was wearing his suit today. He was wearing his thing today. Okay, let me go back and get the comments now. Okay, Randy Smandy was not happy at all. He's sick of Haley. That's the reason why he's going to mess around and let Mona transform his life. It's going to be hard for Carlton to get past seeing Kyle slobbing down little Nikki while hearing the lyrics to Purple Rain to little Nikki. Oh, that's true. I love Tex. Ted. Go nasty, go nasty, Nikki, go. Y'all crazy. Belinda reminds you to please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can see all the awesome things Miss Jen is doing over here. Thank you for that, Belinda. If I were Leslie MP, I would mind my own business about Marcel before Joey sends her to the heavenly gates real early. She ain't going no pearly gates. But she might get popped in the jaw though. That disgusting clown to get smacked down. Get her Nessie. Y'all just don't want that. Y'all just want Leslie beat up. Joy better warn his pal Marcel about that clown. Can we at least admit that Beanstalk Bill is whipped by the gnat and dumb as a box of rocks? He is. He is. He is. He is. He he is in love, enamored. Caroline was missing. She was making more excuses for her child than she was. Grifter is a con artist. Good evening, Miss Jen and gatekeepers. Hey, Jazzy Portis. Sis, a beanstalk is skinny. And hold on. A beanstalk is skinny. And Bill Belly Bill is not skinny. And yes, he is dumb as a box of rocks. Okay, Belinda. Okay.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Okay, Belinda. Lynette can't be trusted. I agree with that, Jazzy Poetess. Yes, a beanstalk is skinny, but I call him Beanstalk because Fairly is such a baby. Fairly is such a baby. She has to climb him and sit on his lap like Santa. Okay. Is Billy the tallest? Yes, he is. Baby Bill is the tallest. I believe that he is 6'6" or 5. He's real tall. I think he's 6'6". He's tall. He's tall. Tomas is giving Caroline a side eye about that new Benz. Don't be jealous. She got that. Hey, Kelly S. Good evening, everyone, she says. Jasmine Williams, big like tree. Wait a minute, hold on. Bill big like tree beard in the Lord of the Rings and has to bend down to pick up Scaly Haley. That's because he tall. They are sickening. Tomas made a point, and Caroline needs to open her eyes to Haley. She might, because she's riding for it so hard. Maybe they will make her be like, oh, wait a minute. You know you're in trouble when Turkey Tail Thomas is the smartest one in the room. Scarlett speaks to remind you guys to get those likes up for us, please. Nicole is going. I don't know what that means, but okay. Hey, y'all, get them likes up. Get them up, get them up, get them up. Lynette was giving Scaly that I'ma soon be running things. She was. Lynette giving that girl, all of this shall soon be mine. From Tara all the way with that. She gonna be running. Nicole is going through a self-discovery journey. She is, and she gonna discover some stuff, all right. I'm not a Caroline fan. Caroline is, I don't know what to say about Caroline. I really feel Caroline is kissing butt because she's the current wife. I mean, but I also wonder, did she ride this hard for Danny? But Danny's like, she didn't really like me. She was doing what she needed to do to be loyal to you. And now she's doing the same thing to Haley. She'll do the same thing for Lynette when she's the next one in line. I still say Nicole best be careful. See, I think Bill gonna end up with a bunch of ex-wives on the show. Somebody got to. May so well be Bill. I can say that Nicole best be careful of dating two men that are of the same workplace she's in. You know, you don't mess up where you eat. Trying to love two lovers ain't easy to do. It ain't. Maybe Tomas might be the one, but I doubt it. Caroline and Tomas? Ew. Lynette is coming for Haley's spot. She's coming for her spot. Anybody else spot she can get. Hold on 1 second. Let me catch this because I see we got a new. First time ever participating in the live chat. I discovered and was gifted a membership to this group. So thank you to my benefactor. No more hiding in the bushes. Okay, thank you, Naomi Johnson. We're glad to have you here. And as this is your first time commenting, you know we got to give you the official welcome over here. So welcome. You are now officially a gatekeeper.
Hey.
Gatekeepers, a decree from the Queen.
Enough. Be seated.
So welcome in, Naomi Johnson. We hope you enjoyed over here. And don't forget, tomorrow night is family Family Feuds and our Fish Fry, meaning that that's when we have our open live panel discussion where we come up and we argue. We don't argue. We argue. And arguing mean that we go argue our points about this show. Nothing's ever serious. We try not to take this. Sometimes things get a little heated, because people are passionate about their people. But anybody's free to come up and have their say about what they went on, their character, what they like, what they didn't like. So please be here tomorrow. We be here for a while on Friday night. We do. So we hope you enjoyed here. And I think Bilo Didi was the last person to gift out membership, so that membership may have come from her. All right, let me go back up here and see where we were. But welcome in. Riddle me why would a fairly contact Lynette, and then why would somebody contact Lynette and then tell her she was at the hotel? Let us see if Genius Bill can figure this out. I don't know. Maybe she's gonna say she went by the house first. A grifter is a con artist, someone who swindles people out of their money through fraud, someone who cheats others out of money. Grifters are also known as chiselers, defrauders, gougers, scammers, swindlers. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm saying that word wrong? Chislers? I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. Shysters. I know they shysters for sure. Okay. Let me see if I miss anything else. Okay, she's coming for her spot. Ted is looking like a young springtime today. Look, Ted. This Ted color right here. It is. But we got to get our boy Carlton back in the mix. It is in lust, child. Who's in lust? Belinda. You know what? Be on purpose. Hey, first of all. But Belinda know not to be over here talking about Bill, but she coming here. She be wanting me to put the video on her. That's what she want. Elaine like to get the cat sick on her. Elaine like the sneak attack cat. But Belinda be wanting all the smoke. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm with Nicole. I like Nicole with Kyle, but be on purpose. How you gonna be friends with Carlton in real life and then over here trying to get somebody else to get his job? Now, come on now. You're supposed to stand up for your boy. Nicole Johnson, welcome to our gatekeeper family. Nicole is about to make bakery soon. If she keeps on going the way she's going, about to make bakery. She might be about to deliver a cake if she keep on. Ted is not afraid of color. He is not. Welcome to the gatekeepers, Naomi Scarlett Speedster says, and Raven Maniac also welcomes you in. Question: is who she going to be baking cake? Oh, question: she done all. Where you been? Nicole done baked the cake with Carlton. You didn't see them baking that cake, baby. They was baking the cake. They was. Okay, so Nicole already done baked the cake with Carlton. Now she done baked the cake with Dr. Rollins. That's 2 cakes. One thing about Nicole.
So much fun baking cakes. So much fun baking cakes. Whee!
Nicole likes to bake a cake. Okay, you told him that you did not tell him that they have more. I want Carlton for Shanice. I told him Nicole has more chemistry with Kyle. What did he say to that? Because how you gonna do our boy like that? How you gonna do it? Let me because listen, I ain't about to have them writing Carlton off this show. Carlton gonna be with somebody. Cause baby, y'all put Carlton off this show. Let me tell you something. I want the Beyond the Gates people to hear me well. None of these men, Malone, Elon, Carlton, Ted, Bill, Randy Smandy, none of them. Now some of them cheering can go now if y'all want to, because I know we need them for the storyline, but really we likes drama. And they too young to really bring any real drama. It ain't got nothing to do with the acting, but we need room for people to come in here causing problems and wreaking havoc. This cotillion thing is cute and everything, but but these men's only we enjoy looking at these men and things. Y'all pick on something else. Plain. Pick on something else. Okay, let me see what else y'all talking about. You gonna tell you gonna your own friend? It be your own friends be on purpose. Your own friends. It be your own friend. Okay. A grifter is a now I ain't getting into that. Y'all ain't putting that on my page. Get them folks over here putting stuff on my page. Carlton showed out today. He did. Let's see what else. Put Carlton with Anastasia. Maybe after that. Wait a minute, hold on. Maybe after she just go to the salon and has a cheeseburger, they can make a cake. I do not want Carlton nowhere near that frizzy head heifer. I'm not my Carlton. You're gonna put my Carlton over there. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to have ready for you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to have this ready for you guys tomorrow. So the same as I have, let me make the point this way. So the same as I have this video for Bill.
Say something else about Bill. Say something else. Did I tell you not to say nothing else about Bill? I'm gonna.
So the same as I have that video for Bill, I'm gonna create one for Kat. I'm gonna create one for Eva. I'm going to create one for Leslie. Different ones where you can buy a sticker or buy a video to be played when you want to make a point about something. So it may be just you want somebody read and who you want to read or who you don't want talked about. So I'm gonna come up with these different stickers and I'll show them all to you guys. And then anytime doing a broadcast or especially on Friday nights, we could do that. And then on Friday, we're going to start something called Mute the Mic. If you're tired of hearing somebody say something, you can mute the mic. You can mute the mic. For just a couple minutes, though, not forever. It's your way to cut somebody off down in the comments. You say, enough. I've heard enough. We got to have some more fun over here. We got to make the arguing fun. So we got things going on, but I really can't wait to see if I have something to share with you guys next week that will really be special. So that would be good, right? All right, you guys. Let me see the last comments and get out of here. I gave him what option? You gave him the option of Shanice. Okay, listen. I first thought him and Shanice would be really good together. I did. I really did, and be on purpose. This is what I want to know from you, sir. Did you ask him? Will he come over here and give us a short interview? I give a good interview. It's going to be fun, interactive. It's not going to be silly or anything like that. Serious. I know how to straighten up and ask real questions and be serious. So did you ask him, would he come over here and sit for a little 15-minute, 20-minute interview with us? We would love that. He needs to know that we call him rah, 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 and all that. And then not only that, I like to talk about people's careers, what else they're doing, what their real passions are, stuff like that. And I didn't forget, but I haven't. See, you be on purpose. See, you over there talking about what you want to talk about. You over there talking about what you want to talk about, Shanice and stuff, but you ain't thought about the gatekeepers. You over there talking about, listen, I don't want you with her. I want you with someone. Now you got to remember us too. We family. We are family, like the tallest tree that up to the sky. We are family. Okay. Impressive technology. All right, you guys. Well, with that, I'm gonna hurry up and get out of here. Yes, Miss Jen, an interview would be awesome. It would. We would have a good time. We would. We would show him a good time over here. We would. We really would. I have an idea about some stuff. I got a lot of ideas about some things that are about to happen. So, let's hope they don't put a big old pink bow on 41-year-old Samantha, on a 41-year-old Samantha. She 41. What you trying to say? Samantha 41 in real life? Samantha couldn't be 41 in real life. What are you saying? Samantha's 41? Raven Maniac and Smitty and Martin are going to blow the stacks if it ever comes to that. She's 31. Okay. Even still, she looks good. I don't care what age she is. She look good. Thank you, Miss Jen, Tony, man, Mod Squad. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to give me a second. I'm gonna do my closing for you guys. As I take time to do these things, I want to use them. All right, I'm excited about tomorrow night, you guys. I look forward to it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna put the the thing up for what time we'll start earlier in the day, because I'm going to be gone most of the day tomorrow. Most of the day tomorrow, I will be gone. So I'm going to put the thing up for what time we're going to start early so that we have time to. Hold on, wait, give me a second. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys for holding. All right, let me get the last comments before we get out of here. She's in her 30s, you think? Great recap and chat tonight. Gatekeepers, have a blessed night and pleasant dreams, Belinda Hill says. Myrtle Tensor says, good night. Catch you all Monday night, Miss Jen, Moz, and gang. Oh, you not coming on tomorrow? Where you gonna be, Jasmine? I enjoyed the chat, Miss Jen, Moz, Gatekeepers. Y'all have a good evening. Okay, well, Gatekeepers, that's my take on today's episode. Thursday definitely gave us something to talk about. Bill and Haley and Annette and shifting all these pieces around. Leslie, Joey, Vanessa having something simmering. And Nicole is still stepping into this new space in her life. We love that we're watching her rediscover herself in real time. Now, before we head out, let's talk about tomorrow. It's Friday, which means it's time for our Friday night fish fry and family feud. And you already know we open the live panel when we have 5 sponsors for the night. That sponsorship gets celebrated all evening long, and they help to keep things open and lively and going as far as the live panel is concerned. I'm going to put a link up early tomorrow, so if anyone already knows that they'd like the sponsor, you can go ahead and take care of that ahead of time. No pressure at all, just making it easy and convenient for those who already plan to support. And then we already kind of know ahead of time where we stand. We appreciate every single way you show up for this channel. However it happens, we're going to have a good time. We always do. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. And if you want more behind the scenes conversation, the membership is always open. And remember, Beyond the Gates is the show, but the gatekeepers are the community. And that's why this space matters. I truly hope that you've had a great day. But if you haven't, there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it on into one anyway? All right, gatekeepers, I'll see you tomorrow night. What y'all bringing to the fish fry?
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.